home of the A's since 1968 to look at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Dustin Pedroia.
Hit on the ground to third. Healy picks it up. Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count, 2-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak chopper to the left side. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Entering play, he's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Diaz under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Rick Porcello will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because their numbers are struggling against him.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Semien.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Here's Alejandro Diaz, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Porcello's ready. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Center fielder Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now,
Jr.
looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Now here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Digging in now, Mark Hanna. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Mark Hanna.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 delivery. That's by him for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. Porcello has his target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Trevor.
Settling in now, Trevor Plouffe. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Scorched to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Matt Joyce now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that's a good time to check out our A's leaderboard, and it shows that he currently ranks 3rd on the squad in that department. Here's Jed Lowry now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. A runner at second, nobody out. That's inside. 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. In tied at 93, ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Runners are at first and third with none out. And a foul pop behind the plate. Another try at 2-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alejandro De Aza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here's the 1-1. Chopper foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Once again, a 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts. And foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Payoff pitch one more time. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Throws there, and he's dead at home plate. A's have to settle for just the 1. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. On the ground, softly towards second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch misses. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second, and with that we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's stolen base number 3 here on the campaign. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. So now it's Mark Hanna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Mark Hanna.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Oakland, catcher Stephen Vogt.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in is Benintendi, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting
at the plate, Ryan Healy reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Porcello's ready. First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval.
Leading
He's
off for
in
the
to
Red
get
Sox,
things going here in
third
inning number
baseman
5.
48, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jr.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Joyce. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Riding in once again, Trevor Plouffe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trevor Plouffe.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jed Lowry is on deck. Here it is on 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Here's Jed Lowry now. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Lowry waits. The 1-1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Porcello sets. Here it is on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
From the stretch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Benintendi.
Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
A little bouncer. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Fastball in there. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside. 3-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
That one's in there. 3-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
2 out with the man at first. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
2 down, runners at first and second. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
So stepping in, Pablo Sandoval, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Davis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Here's Alejandro De Aza, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Center fielder.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. instead of putting it in the seats.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Bradley. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The high fastball is in there. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding in once again, Mark Hanna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Look out for the double play!
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's foul, so the runner will have to head back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Line towards center field. Piazza is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Daniel Colon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Daniel Colon.
Dustin Pedroia will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Keep it on the ground. Turn 2.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A runner on first with 2 away. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that one right down Main Street. Here it is on 3-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
2 out with the man at first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joe Kelly.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Ryan Healy.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Soft liner to the left side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallying.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Matt Joyce now. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Here it comes, 0-2. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners on first with one down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
On the ground up the middle. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. A's go quietly there, but they lead it 1-0. Santiago Casilla takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch on the way. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
2-0 count, and the pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Three and one. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Hit sharply on the ground. Lowry's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Here's Jed Lowry now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly.
Leading off for the
Hitless in
A's.
3 at-bats.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Lowry waits. The 1-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Up next for Oakland, center fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 1-0.
Your attention, please.
On to try and put this one in the win column now is the veteran right-hander Ryan Madsen. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He pulls this one into right. Joyce is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Another 0-2 home. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This ball will be chopped foul. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The A's earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Chris Bassett notches his 3rd win of the year. Rick Porcello is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ryan Madsen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.